take you. So today I'm out of fear because I'm here to hear what the man and the woman of God is about to say unto us. And we are hungry. Aren't you not hungry to hear good news? Well, this is the time we're here to present good news to you, to let you know we are the immigration carriers. Come on. I'm going to tell you, you needed somebody to carry good news to you, to help you to recover from what you're going through. So as we are here this morning, we have the lawyer, our great lawyer, Dionne. She is a phenomenal lady. Amen. A phenomenal lady. 18 years of experience that is coming to your table to give you some insight based on what you need to know of this law and the seriousness of this law that is happening in this country in a time like this. You want to get out of that trouble? Well, we are here to share with you priority, what, honey?
Priority Immigration Services.
Wow. So, without further ado, I want to introduce to you no stranger, but is the one that I love, Joan Alvis. Go ahead and take it over.
Good morning. Good morning. We are glad you are able to tune in this morning to Priority Immigration Radio broadcast. Thank you for joining us for an exciting journey as we dive into the world of immigration, citizenship, and adjustment of status. Led by our experienced hosts, which is the CEOs of Priority Immigration, Prophet Peter, and myself, Joan Alvis, and also attorney Dionne Winter Funday, who is a trusted authority in the field of 18 years in immigration law. Attorney Dionne Funday, welcome, and also Trevor Smith. We welcome you all.
Good morning. I don't know if the camera is on in the studio, but I can't see you guys. I can see myself, but I can't see into the studio. So I don't know if that's me but I can hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay, wonderful. And we're glad to have you this morning.
But before I go any further, we'll talk about it, Mr. Trevor, Mr. Simmet, as you said. 18 years.
18 years of experience.
Come on.
That is what Mrs. Winter bring to the table. A wealth of experience to guide us through all the hurdles that we could face.
My God.
So there's no situation that she have not encountered as yet. So please, let us help you through it. Dionne?
Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to be here this morning with Omega Radio and with the Priority Immigration team. As we go off into the holiday season, I can't help but think, Pastor, how many people are going to be with their family members this season. But before I do that, let me just briefly introduce myself and thank you to Omega Radio for having us. I'm attorney Dionne Winter Funday, CEO and founder, Winter Law Practice, CEO and founder of the Winter Immigration Law Academy. One of the things we are doing is making sure individuals like Priority Immigration is in a community near you where you can have full-on access to information, full-on access to representation. We all know that when it comes to United States immigration law, Black and brown communities are at a disadvantage. What do I mean by that? A lot of us are getting the information from the wrong place, and that's where a business like Priority comes into play. So I'm honored this morning to be here with Priority Immigration, and I'm honored and thanking Omega Radio for having us on this morning.
Wow. Wow. Let's say wow.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
That is great.
Because we are here.
Yes.
We are here to educate.
Yes.
We're here to dedicate our time.
Preach. Yes.
That you can get back in line with life. And Mr. Simmet, I love reasoning with you at times, because we was once a baggage carrier. Carrying fear.
Yes.
Don't want to come out the box. Don't want to get out the bag. But today, immigration has given us access to declare a better way to get citizenship.
Better way to get citizenship.
Wow.
With information.
Come on.
And getting information from the right places. That is what guarantee you a smooth passage through. A lot of people get second information from not good sources, and they end up paying a lot of money, running into a lot of problems, and still not getting through. And that is where Priority Immigration Service comes in. We have the wealth of experience. We have the people. We have the resources. We can point you to the right resources. So leave that fear behind, because we will guide you once. For further information, call us at 754-315-1360. We got you.
Joan, before we go back to Miss Winter, Dionne.
If you are seeking help with your naturalization process, look no further. We, our Priority Immigration Service, is here to guide you through every step, from adjustment of status to citizenship. Do not miss out on this opportunity for a smooth adjustment of status. Stop listening from people that do not have the knowledge and experience.
Good.
We at Priority Immigration, we're here to make you our priority. For further information, call 754-315-1360. Let me say it one more time, 754-315-1360.
Wow. You know, when I hear we talk about immigration, I was in a situation where I was in the institution, I should say, let's be open, where I've seen a lot of people didn't take the time and lost in the midst of the storm, end up getting deported. I'm not talking about 10, 20, I'm talking about thousands of people.
Yes.
I was there.
Yes.
I informed a lot of them that why you did not do this. Man, you know, I didn't have the right connection, I didn't have the right resource to get into this, you know, knowledge, get knowledge out of what I was given.
Talking to the wrong people.
Talking to the wrong people. People are telling us, I can do this for you, I can do this. And they have not the knowledge. Right. Because it take a person with skills and knowledge to bring you to the shorefront. And this is where Miss Dionne,
yes,
Dionne, I should say Dionne, is so important when I meet you. It's so important when my wife bring me to you. It's so important to know I can hear somebody who have 18 years of experience informing and giving me some words of inspiration.
On board with us.
Come on.
At Priority Immigration.
What she was giving unto us, I was saying, Joan, my God, where did you find this lady? Even though she wasn't lost.
Right here.
But she was at a place where we need to meet.
Exactly.
And this is where we come in to be connected, that now we have the right source that we can speak with boldness.
Correct.
So if, in case you face some situation with this, with a case of immigration and you say you want to get out, this is the time. This is the hour. Don't make it pass you. You want to meet your family? You want to get connected? This is the time. So what do you want to say, Miss Joan?
Well, I just want to inform you so you can understand the naturalization process, which again, it is the process for you to become a citizen.
Right.
So listen up. We want to make sure that you understand the process, okay? So in order for you to become a U.S. citizen, there are steps that you have to take, okay?
Which is right.
You have to become a lawful permanent resident of the United States. You must be 18 years old. You must have resided for 3 months in the state where you will be applying for U.S. citizenship. You must have continuous residence and physical presence in the U.S. You must be a person of good moral character. And we're going to go through each one of these. I just want to tell you what the steps are, but we're going to define each one of these steps, okay?
That's it right there.
You must demonstrate the knowledge of the English language, U.S. history, and the U.S.
Which
government.
is a must.
Exactly. And there are exceptions from the English and civic tests. Again, we're going to go over each one of those steps. You must be willing to take the oath of allegiance to the United States. So, in order, Mr. Smith, you want to say something? Go on.
In other words, then, we want to bring to you the benefits of being a U.S. citizen. There are benefits to be old. The right to vote. That is ensuring that you have a say into what goes on in your state, what goes on in your country, our international policies. That give you the voice. And that is a voice that we want to have in this world where there's a lot of turmoil, war in the Middle East, and you know that the United States are in all of these areas. And when you have the voting rights, you help to dictate those policies. Protection from deportation. In other words, then, although it might not, your status can change, the protection that this gives you is that it helps you to be more stable within the country. Help. Joan?
Correct. The ways to qualify for citizenship. If you are currently a lawful permanent resident, which is a green card holder of the United States, you may be eligible to apply for your U.S. citizenship. A green card holder who wishes to apply for citizenship must submit an application for citizenship to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, which is also called USCIS.
And how do I get these information now, Ms. Alvis?
You will get all the information that you need by giving us a call at 754-315-1360. And also, you must, again, meet certain criteria, okay? As I told you, you need to be a lawful permanent resident of the U.S. and a green card holder.
And we can help you to adjust your status. Remember, there's a lot of people coming in from across the border, and you are being given certain permits to stay within the country. And if you are unable to get those opportunities, in other words, and if you are unable to act within the time given for you to change your status, you can see yourself being deported. As a matter of fact, between September and October, 55,000 persons were deported back to their country. So these are the realities taking place.
George, I think you need to repeat that, because a lot of people are thinking, oh, I have a green card, they won't deport me. I come across the border, they're not going to deport me. I'm just going to stay here for the next 7 years. I think you have to repeat that number, because our community is not aware that they're doing mass deportations of green card holders, people who've had their green card for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and people that are coming across the border, missing their court dates and things like that. I think you ought to repeat that, George.
Yeah, from September to October, they were saying that other presidents were deporting people. Well, this is the grand deportation. 55,000, the biggest move. So remember, if you don't adjust and change your status, you may be in problem.
You know, I love the word. If you slip, you slide.
If you slip, you slide.
Yep. And you
If
don't
you
want
run, you can't hide.
Yeah. So again, in what, 1 month? How much people? 55.
Between September and October,
Which is 1 month.
55,000.
That's a lot.
Wow.
And you think it is a joke. A lot of time people who are living in America take this for joke things. I once was on that board.
Yeah.
So now I've learned how to cope and to have more insight to what has been given. Information is very important. Hear me out, people. Information is very important, but you have to be careful
At the source.
of the source that you encounter with and who are telling you some things as if they know. Speaking in tongues can't change it. Let me say that again to the church folks that are in church. You could be speaking a lot of tongues, but if you're not in the right alignment, you will lose the assignment.
Correct.
Hey, say that again. Say that again.
Yes, say it again. Say that
If
again.
you're not in the right,
Alignment,
you're going to lose
that
the
assignment.
Yes.
You know, and we have to become, take time to realize and understand the purpose of life. Life carry values. Hello? Life carry values. And if you don't value your belief, you're not going to receive. And this is the time that we take the time to give you the light to come back to the value of life. 5,000, how much already gone?
55,000.
55,000 already gone.
In 1 month. In 1 month.
So imagine how many people are waiting on deportation.
right.
And we are here to help you.
We are here to help you with adjustment of status, asylum, naturalization, and we help you through the qualification, application, interview. So reach out to Priority Immigration Service. We got you.
754-315-1360. And also, coming 2024, the fees are going up.
That is right. So you need to act
Right.
now.
Fees are going up with USCIS. The fees, your application fees are going up. So you need to act now. You need to act now.
Right. And you have to understand that there are certain ways you qualify. You qualify through employment. You qualify through family. You can qualify through humanitarian process. So we have the experience. We have the resources. We can point you to the resources.
Correct. And also, if you're scared to take that test, we at Priority Immigration Services, we offer the NATS class, which is a class that will take you through your naturalization interview process, those questions. We offer assistance. You can take that class via Zoom or in person at the office. We have a classroom set up just for the NATS class. Priority Immigration, we make you our priority. And our priority is to get you on that pathway to citizenship.
And the best thing about those classes, we tailor-made them for the individual. So in other words, and regardless of your state of learning, regardless of what stage you have been through in school, we tailor-made the course to fit you so that you'll be able to walk into that interview and walk out smiling and can reunite with your family.
Correct.
And I think we should also point out, this is Dionne, we should point out for those individuals, especially some of our elderly folks, they've had that green card for many, many years, and they may or may not have completed like high school in their home countries, and they're so afraid of the naturalization test. And I like, George, that you pointed out that this is something Priority will be offering, because a lot of people are semi-literate, meaning they know how to read and write a little bit, but they're afraid of the process. Right. And I think it's great that you're offering naturalization classes so that our elderly or our semi-literate community can take these classes and not be afraid of the naturalization quiz. And let me just share this little secret. All the questions are there. They can only ask you from 100 questions, right? Even if they ask you to write something, Miss Joan, they can only ask you from a set number of words. They even tell you what the words are, right?
Exactly.
So I think it's really, really exceptional. And I want to commend Priority for offering naturalization classes. I like to remind people with green cards, it doesn't matter if you've had that green card for 5, 10, or 15 years, you can still be deported if you break U.S. immigration laws. So as we go into the holidays, I think everybody should give themselves the gift of saying, look, I am done carrying around this green card in my pocket. I am done not being able to vote. I am done when I go to Jamaica, when I go to Trinidad, when I go to Guyana, I have to rush back because of the limitations on my green card. Even though I've had this green card, I've renewed it 2 times already. So I love that you're offering the classes, and kudos to Priority Immigration for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And there are certain exemptions depending on your age. But then again, we are pointing to you. You have to know this information. If you don't know this information, if you are 50 years and have been living in the United States for 20 years continuously, you can be exempt from the English test. If you have been here 55 years, 15 years continuously, you also can be exempt from the test. But these are information that not everybody knows. So therefore, you have to reach out to Priority Immigration Service. We got the knowledge, we got the information, we have the expertise to get you
Correct.
there.
So for further information, call 754-315-1360. And I'm going to repeat it again.
754-315-1360.
And just in case you want to say something to us while we're here on the air live, you can call 954-900-4310. We're here to speak with you. We're here to inform you. We're here to educate you. So don't be a fool while you get the opportunity to hear us live every Wednesday right here on Big Station, Omega Radio Station. So you have opportunity to come and receive.
Exactly.
Amen?
Exactly. We're here with a vast knowledge base, and we're here to assist you. Don't just stay there and say, can I do this? Should I do this? Go ahead and do it. Make you your priority. That's what you need to do. Make you your priority. Because let me tell you something. When or if you get faced in that situation, everybody else is going to make themselves their priority. And you're going to be faced alone in that situation. Because at that time, they have to come up with certain amount of money for lawyers and whatnot, which I mean, listen, make yourself your priority.
Amen.
Thanks, team. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have to hop off. If there are any questions, I trust that everybody reach out to Priority Immigration. They're right in your backyard in Fort Lauderdale. However, as Ms. Jones said, as George said, as Pastor says, they can represent you globally. And the unique thing about Priority Immigration is they have access to me. They have access to an attorney. So whether you're going through deportation, whether you're going through removal, whether you have a complicated naturalization process, Priority can help you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dionne.
Thank you, everyone. And I wanted to say thank you all for supporting us. And who already reached out, we appreciate your time, because you know what? Nothing beat wisdom.
Thank you.
And knowledge is power, guys. Knowledge is power.
Exactly.
Knowledge is power. So
don't sit in it.
You guys continue. I'm going to hop off for my 9 o'clock, but you guys continue. It's going really well. I'm honored to be a part of this journey with you, Priority, and I look forward to your continued growth and my support.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you, Dionne. Have a nice day.
All right.
God bless. Hello, people of God.
I want to thank you for tuning in to Priority Immigration Services, your pathway to citizenship. You can catch Priority Immigration Services, your pathway to citizenship, with your very own CEO, Joan Alvis, Prophet Peter, and George Smith here on the Station of the Stars every Wednesday at 8:30 till 9 a.m. Keep it locked and don't touch the dial.
Working out till it's done, yeah. Dollar 20.